Hi, Collector's Corner here. Welcome to another video review. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Micronus Prime. So let's get into it, shall we? Here he is in his box. Very nice and very teal-like. We have a picture of his robot mode. We have his bike mode, monocycle mode. Transformers, Age of the Primes, Micronus Prime, the 13. There's his logo there. On the side, we got that same image of Micronus in his combined mode and in his regular robot mode. The other side, we've got 13. Some of the primes we've already seen. Transformers Age of the Primes. He is a deluxe class. He has a small beat up on the top till all are one, apparently. And on the back, the shots, everything he does. Some Cybertronian writing there. One with the eyes, 7 steps. His larger robot mode has 22 steps, yes, because he has 2 robot modes. His standard robot mode, and the one combined with his unicycle here. Yeah, on the top, Micronus Prime and go. Yeah, that's it for the packaging. Right here, 22 steps from robot to bike. 8 plus, yeah. That's it for the packaging. So let's take him out and see what he does. So here he is in robot mode. His complete robot mode as he comes out of the box. As you can see, he's a short, stout, and stocky robot. Yeah, these things get in the way a lot. I'll talk about him in a bit. But yeah, let's get close to his face. And you can see it's a nice silver visor and a helmeted head. Lots of nice molded in detail on the chest and torso. Silver for the waist. All black legs. His hands done in this dark teal, black. Silver detailing on the shoulders. On the back, yeah, just a backpack. Yeah. Pretty nice short guy. Articulation wise, yeah, his head is on a ball joint, but since it's covered by this section, it's hard to get. But he can rotate left and rotate right. He can't look down slightly. He can't really look up. Shoulders can open up, so can rotate all around. He does get a bicep swivel, quite tight on mine. Gets 90 degrees of elbow bend, and he does get wrist swivels for his large gun hands, and I guess he'll come off, but they're meant to do that. Yeah. Wrist swivels. He does not have a waist because of how he transforms, and it's fairly interesting. Legs, he can kick forward, he can kick sort of back, but this gets in the way. You can have it, move it up. Kick a bit farther back. He can kick out full splits and a bit more. He does have a thigh swivel. Gets a knee bend, but the peg here gets in the way. You can fold it out, get a bit more knee bend. And his toes can flip down, can flip up if you want to do that. And he does get a lot of ankle tilt, quite a bit. So yeah, he can stand really wide-legged and still be, super flat-footed. Yeah. Anyway, accessory-wise, he gets only one. His Chimera Stone, which, see if we can focus on it. There it is. Chimera Stone, very small Chimera Stone. Kind of hard to focus on him. Does have his Micronus emblem in there, very, very small. And yeah, just has a peg on the back, Minicon port, surprisingly enough. Yeah, very small. And I've done translucent blue to match his teal, translucent teal. And you can place it into his chest here. It's very hard to get out, but you can do that, sort of like a arc reactor. Yeah. There is his Chimera Stone. And yeah, it looks okay. Pretty nice. So, for comparison, here he is with another Weaponizer, because yes, this guy's a Weaponizer. Here he is with the Grunt mold. This is the Silver Centurion from the Select set. See, he's a bit shorter than that Weaponizer. Here he is with a short Deluxe. This is a brawn mold, not the brawn mold, the pipe mold. Yeah, he's about the same height, shorter Deluxe. Here he is with Fast Slash or Fast Lane. So he's still smaller. Here he is with Optimus Prime. You can see, yes, he's quite a bit larger. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for comparisons. So, let's get into transformation, shall we? Well, no, before we do transformation, he does have another feature. He's a Weaponizer, so you can rip his arms off. If you bring in Grunt here, rip off his arms, and just, swap them. Yeah. There you have Grunt with Micronus' arms. And here's Micronus with Grunt's arms. And it looks kind of interesting. The teal and the gray. Kind of works for him. Yeah. Basically it. So weaponizing gimmick because, he does split apart for transformation and for other features, but that's the only thing they can share. The arms, they can't actually share. The torso or the legs. Yeah. So, moving on to transformation for this guy. Yes, we'll have to rip his arms off. You don't have to, but you have to be moved anyway, so you'll have to eventually rip them off unless you want to keep them in the arm sockets, which you can do, but the instructions say you should remove them and plug them in the other spot. So anyway, to do that, you want to open up his chest here to reveal Micronus himself in disc mode, and you want to take him out for this, if it'll let you. Yeah. There's Micronus in disc mode. Then you can fold on his head. You want to detach his legs at the crotch here, like so. Rotate this section up so the little tabs are pointing up, like so. Off the side, for this section, you want to rotate this up, rotate it back, lift the seat up so you can move these down, move them down through these panels so they're pointing down like that. Then for the side panels, you just want to close in his waist piece here, silver waist piece, and that's it. This thing is ready to go. For his legs, you want to make sure the tabs are pointing up or down. Doesn't matter. Probably down is better. You want to fold out his legs, his feet, his toes, fold them all the way down to form the side of the tire you want to turn into. You want to rotate his legs in and collapse everything in, like so, to one side of the tire. Same thing on the other side. So you want to make sure the peg is the outside, collapse it in, rotate the whole thing together. Push in the peg again, and tab in the tire like so. Something's not getting thick here. So, oh, there we go. Like that. And there it is in tire mode. So now you want to take this section. You want to bring in his tire. He has 4 ports with the 4 pegs here. You want to together and peg them in. On the side and peg it in on the other side. Not the easiest thing to do. There we are. There is the tire all pegged in. Then you want to take these side panels, and they have a slot there for a tab. Bring them in and tab them together. And then there's his unicycle, almost done. You want to take his arms, and you want to peg them in to these ports on the back. They were pegged in here for robot mode. You want to peg them here, like so. The other side, you want to be able to fold the arms down, straighten up his hands. Do the same thing for the other arm. Right there, over here, like so. And there is the unicycle mode. And now we go for his little disc here. This is Micronus himself. So what you want to do here is pull out his legs, like so, and then pull out his arms, push them up, peg the shoulders in place, rotate him around, and there's his arms. You want to push up his head and rotate it around, and there is Micronus. His little arm, you can straighten out his legs here. And there's actually Micronus in his little robot mode. Yeah, he's quite a bit smaller than his bike. So, take a look at Micronus close. There he is in his robot mode. Nice head, big eyebrows, and a chin guard. Very nice. I do like his face. Very nice silver face. Nice silver paint over his chest, which is done in translucent plastic. And yeah, pretty nice. Articulation-wise, his head can look up quite a bit. Can't actually look down. Can rotate all the way. Shoulders can rotate. Can move out. Does have a ball joint at the elbows, so bend 90 degrees and rotate. No waist. His legs can kick forward. Can kick back. Can kick quite a bit out. Again, his knees are on the ball joint, so it can rotate at the ball joint, and it can bend quite a bit. And yeah, that's it for him. For a quick comparison, here he is with a Minicon, an actual Energon Minicon, but a Minicon nonetheless. You can see he's quite a bit smaller than Energon Minicons. Quite small. Here he is with the short pipes, Deluxe here. Yeah, very small. And here he is with his friend Prime. Yeah. As you can see, yeah, he's very small. So, what do you do now with him? Well, you can actually have him sit on the unicycle by tabbing his arms. I'm going to fold them down. Getting his arms onto the handlebars. Like so. And then take his legs. And they will. There is a slot there for a tab on his foot right there. That's supposed to, it just rests there. It's not real, shall we say, purchase in there. So it's just tab in there. Be secured, and yeah, the same thing on the other side. Like so. And there it is. There he is riding his unicycle, which can roll. More like slide. But yeah, the wheel does spin. And you can use the arms, see if they don't fall off. Like a tripod. So you can stand. Right? Yeah, not the most stable of things. Yeah. There he is in his unicycle mode. Little Micronus. And yeah, nice metallic blue for the windshield on the bike. Some metallic silver there. Again, the wheel can spin. His chimera stone just stays there on the side. Yeah. Yeah, these things will like to pop off. For some reason, not the most solid of connections. Yeah. And that's it for what this does. But there's one more thing you can do. Now, the instructions show this with Fireflight. Each of the primes Fireflight, but I don't have Fireflight, so we'll just get any other Deluxe figure or Voyage figure you can use. And you can untab the tire again, open it up, bring out the peg, tab it in again, so it's tire mode once again. Again, rotate this up, spread it out, tab it back into the seat. Oh, I forgot to show you, he does have like a Micronus M on the front and on the seat of the bike. Yeah, likes to brand his stuff. Anyway, we'll get a Deluxe here. For this, we'll use a Legacy sideburn. Take out his windshield. You can tab his arms in, like so. Give him some weapons. The instructions say you should be able to tab this into something, but I can't find a way to do it. I mean, this one has a peg, but it's too far in to tab. But you're supposed to tab this in. It shows with Fireflight. Tabbing it in as a backpack, so I guess you can kind of do I don't know, something like that, but this one won't stay in place. And you can give the weapon to the tie weapon, hold it like a real disc thing you can use. Yeah, there is Micronus in Weaponizer mode. So yeah, you can do that. Not sure why you would want to, but yeah, you can do it. And yeah, they can hold it as guns if you really want to. You can, give him a gun, a 3-barreled gun to shoot. But I kind of like the arm cannons better, right? In any case, that's it for Micronus. So there he is, Micronus Prime. One more thing I forgot to mention is he can hold weapons. He has 5mm ports in these hands. They're a bit shallow because there's like a tab right there. You might be able to, sand it down. Yeah, this triangular section just makes the port in his hand very shallow, but he can hold 5mm weapons. So yeah, can put him. He does look fairly nice, you know, in his Apex armor mode. Yeah, there he is in his Apex armor. Here's little Micronus. Yeah, I do enjoy it. He's a nice, interesting figure, a different type of out mode, and a unicycle. Yeah, that's very different. So yeah, very nice. Go get him if you want to. I'll have an affiliate link down in the description, or Amazon for you to get it if you want. Please use it. It really helps us out. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. It really, really helps out. Follow us on Blue Sky. Follow us on Patreon. And yeah, I'll see you next time. But for next time, this which is part 2 of the Chaos and Velocitron set reviews, we'll have to wait because we are going to be reviewing him, Alpha Trion. So yeah, next week will be Alpha Trion. And in a couple of weeks, we'll take a look at this guy, this gal, Nautica. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Ring the bell to get notified when the video comes up. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. Bye.